I'm glad that didn't feel for real. Don't piss me off.
Anything you want. I'm a fly young bitch for sure. I'ma make you come to me. I'ma make you come to me.
Alright, y'all. At this point, y'all know what we're here for. You see me and somebody else, you know there's an episode of B&CO going on. And today we have Autty.
Hey,
This is one of the first friends I met when I moved here at school. So y'all know I met Mo at Berkmar. Well, I met Sage first, just out and about. Met Mo at Berkmar. Met her during cheer camp at Discovery. And if you know, you know. Ever since we've been locked in, she's one of my 5 friends. So I'm very excited to have her here today. Y'all don't get to see a bad bitch often. If you know her, you know she deactivates her Instagram every other Wednesday. So catch her while you can. Get a glimpse, okay?
period.
We're not even supposed to be here today.
No.
Where we're supposed to be, Autumn?
On a cruise, on the way to Bahamas.
On a cruise. On the way to the Bahamas. Did you hear her? Say it again.
On a cruise, on the way to Bahamas.
On a cruise. Where are we, Autumn?
In Atlanta still.
Can't be my life. But you know why? Hurricane Milton decided to land the day we were supposed to be flying to Miami. And you know what? That ain't nothing but God in the universe telling us that we had better shit to do.
Exactly.
We have way better shit to do than to be on somebody's rocky ass boat in the middle of a hurricane. It's okay.
Scared for our lives.
And they shortened the cruise from the 4-day cruise we paid for to a 3-day cruise. No money back. Satisfaction not guaranteed. I don't play like that. I don't know about you.
Yeah. Nah.
Okay, I don't play like that. So here we are recording an episode looking like we belong in the Bahamas. Period. And today we decided to talk about something that y'all like to talk about a lot, but I feel like a lot of people misuse it or misunderstand that they are also that word.
Mm-hmm.
What's our word today?
Toxic.
Toxic. We are going to talk about what it means to us to be toxic and our experiences with toxic people, basically. Well, people that we have found to be toxic. And you guys let us know in the comments or wherever you please how you feel about the definition of toxic or what you've been through, you know, with toxic people. So let's get into it. What is your definition of toxic?
Someone that causes you distress. Play with your mental. Just have you going crazy all over.
Somebody that causes you distress.
Yes.
Playing with your mental got you going crazy all over. I agree with that, for sure. Have you been with somebody like that?
Yes.
You have?
Mm-hmm.
Like just one person or like multiple people? Blah. Just one person or like multiple people?
Maybe just one person.
One person?
Just one person, y'all.
How long was that relationship?
4 years. 4.5 years.
4 years. And that was the most toxic person you ever dealt with?
Yes.
That's
I'm talking
crazy.
about, like, stalking y'all, pulling up, sitting in garages.
And was that your longest relationship?
Yes.
That's crazy. So that was your most toxic relationship and it was your longest relationship. Do you feel like it only lasted that long because of the stalking and all the little extra stuff? Like he wouldn't let you go type stuff?
Nah, I think I was in love still. And I found it cute. Just a little bit. I was young.
You thought crazy was cute.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, he's really crazy.
I think a lot of people be thinking that, like, he blowing up my phone with my friends. That's so cute. My baby worried about me. Baby, That man crazy. He's crazy.
Run.
Because if he know you with your friends, he know exactly where y'all at, he know exactly what you're doing, he's still blowing up your phone, he's crazy.
Yeah. Run.
I mean, I see it now. You gonna see it in 4 years, it sound like. Because my last relationship was 4 years too, like, and I'm not gonna say it definitely was not my most toxic situation. I'm not even gonna lie and say that. But it did have some toxicity to it, like a whole lot on my part and his. And it didn't really, it seemed all okay in the moment. Like, when you're in love and, like, you're in it in the moment, it's hard to see, like, this isn't right.
Right.
I shouldn't be in this. I shouldn't be doing this. We shouldn't be doing this. Like, a normal situation don't look like this. It's hard to see that. Like, when you in love with somebody and you've been doing that for 8 months or even, like, you know, once you get into the pattern of doing that with somebody that you really like, somebody you really care about, it continues to be a pattern. And then it's up to you to break it. Like, some people take a long time. Like, the relationship before my last one was terrible. Terrible. Looking back on it, like when I was in it, it didn't seem that bad. It seemed cute. It seemed safe. It seemed stable. It seemed like it would last a long time.
Right.
Here we are 6 years later, and who is he? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I would not have been able to do none of the shit that I'm doing had I continued to stay with him. Because he was insecure. He was an alcoholic. He was a narcissist. He was a manipulator. He was a hypocrite. Would tell me I can't do things that he very well does often and openly. And stuff like trying to snatch my phone to go through it, but you don't want me to touch yours. Like, so if we're not going to be going through phones, let's just not do that. But if we are, then let's do that. You know, like, if that's the type of relationship you want to have, then let it be fair. People don't want to let it be fair. That's toxic.
Very.
Yeah, he was the worst ex I've ever experienced. Honestly, wish I never met him. But I feel like it's best that I met him earlier than later. Because I learned that lesson soon. If I had experienced just puppy love, roses, and walks in the park, and then at 37, I get my heart broken by an alcoholic narcissist who treats me like crap and doesn't support my dreams because he doesn't want anybody else to talk to me.
Right.
That sounds terrible. I'd rather go through that while in college, while, you know, not having too much to lose. You know what I'm saying? Like, a man can't really affect me too much. Regardless, I'm going to go to class. Regardless, I'm going to go to work. Like, you know, because I have to pass. I have to pass. Like, you know. But when you're not in anything that you're obligated to do, when you're in this, just in the world as an adult, as a almost, in this hypothetical 40-year-old adult, that can really fuck you up in a way that it'll take too long to recover from for you to be able to repair that and rebuild this with somebody else. I would have rather have experienced that in my teenage years and be able to recover and build from that and bounce back stronger than that by mid-20s.
Period.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
I'm not trying to be miserable in 40. I'm just not.
Do you think you're toxic?
Do I think I'm toxic? I think I definitely have some toxic traits. Like how I said in that last relationship, yeah, he had his shit, but one of my toxic traits is that I'm gonna match you sometimes. Like you know how people be like, you hit below the belt, I'm going to hell. Like, that's how I be. Like, you hit below the belt, I am kick you in your knees. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't take too kindly to getting my feelings hurt. But I didn't used to. I used to be quick to retaliation, spitefulness, disrespect. Because my feelings are hurt. And to me, that's a big deal. But then once my feelings aren't hurt, it becomes less of a big deal. And now I can't take back the things that I said. The things that I did. And I learned with age that it's not even worth it.
It's not. Life is too short, y'all.
It's not even worth it. It really not. Karma is real. Karma is so real. You can't even tell me she ain't standing here with us today. Like, Karma got a seat over here. You just can't see her. Like, she's so real, y'all. Like, and if you think she's not, that's your problem. That's probably your problem. And I'm not even going to say probably, that's your problem.
Right.
Karma is so real. Like, I could go and rob somebody today. I'm gonna be out of luck next week. Karma's so real. It circles back around so fast for me because I'm not meant for that type of life. Like, I was never built like that. I never have been like that. I'm not gonna do anybody like that. Even if I don't know you, I'm not about to set you up in no type of way. I'm not about to put you in no type of situation on purpose. I'm not about to leave you stranded or nothing. Like, if I can't help, I will.
Mm-hmm.
On the flip side of that, you got me fucked up. I will have you fucked up as well. Like, I will have you fucked up. Even to this day, it's an extent. You take, if you want to take it there, we can, but it's gonna take a lot because bitch, fuck you. And that's just where I stand today.
Yeah, I agree.
And what about you? Do you think you're toxic?
Just a little bit. But I'm trying to outgrow it. I don't think I'm that toxic. When I was younger, I could say I was toxic, but now, just a little bit though. Just a little bit. Because I do tick for tat.
Tit for tat.
Mm-hmm.
You think? Well, I've known you for 10 years now. Let's talk about it. Let's really talk about it. Okay, I got some credentials here. Hold on. Hold on, wait. Let me gather some facts. Hold on.
So you think I'm toxic?
Yes.
Hold up. I used to be toxic. Like, no, I used to be toxic.
Okay. I don't know. I need you to explain more about why you feel like you're not toxic now. Like, what do you feel changed from back when you were toxic to now? Because we don't talk too much about, like, your love life and stuff now. Mm-hmm. Like, in your single life, I respect the fact that you out living life. You're dating. You're, traveling to and fro with whoever and doing whatever. Like,
Mm-hmm.
There's no need to be talking about who the people are because we know that they're temporary.
Right.
But when you were in long-term relationships, what do you feel you do differently now?
I used to pull up, follow, look through phones. I feel like he never used to check my phone, but I used to check his phone. And that's when I used to find stuff. I used to do a lot.
And this your last relationship?
Mm-hmm.
He never went through your phone?
No. Never went through my phone, y'all.
It's crazy. I guess that's good.
But I was never really doing nothing until I see that he wasn't going to change for me. So,
Yeah, I'm not saying it's crazy because you would be doing something, but it's crazy that he would just let you go through his phone and I'd be like, well, let me go through your phone.
Nah, he was sleepy, y'all.
He was not aware. He didn't have a choice.
He was asleep.
He was an unwilling participant.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he was not aware.
We got it.
He was asleep.
Very
It was
unwilling.
not like, just give me your phone. This nigga giving me his phone. No. Never gave that.
Okay. I got it.
I
Never
would have to run
gave
after this nigga for that phone. Running. Like Forrest Gump, no.
Very much unwilling participant. We got it.
Yes.
Okay, I bet. That's so funny. But, I mean, sometimes that's what you gotta do with these dudes because they be having multiple phones. They be having multiple iClouds. They be deleting stuff, having stuff in hidden photos. Now you can lock your messages. That's not good for anybody in a relationship. I feel so sorry for y'all bookies. All my love goes out to y'all. Sending all the troops. Karma's real though.
Pictures, all type of stuff.
We ready to accept you here when you ready to come outside. Until then, wish you the best of luck. Because it's tough. It's tough out here. It's tough.
Dating
it's
is
so
not
tough.
like I used to be.
Girl,
This generation is just
dating in this generation is like DMing each other for like a couple hours, linking, fucking, and then having some type of situationship for that lasts between that day and maybe a couple months. But
double lives.
yeah, it's not really nothing to do for real. Like, dating isn't really a thing to just be doing these days. It's like, if it happens, it happens. But I'm not, like, purposefully just out here like, oh, I need to find somebody to date. I don't.
No.
I really don't. I enjoy spending money, regardless if it's your money, my money, her money, his money, her money. It don't matter. I like to spend money. So if you're here or not, I'm going to be buying what I want. I'm going to be eating what I want. I'm going to be doing what I want. If you're adding to my life outside of the things that I can already do for myself, that's a plus. That's a plus, and it's going to get you closer to me. Like,
Just
because,
accessory.
exactly, like, because I don't need you. But having you around is nice. You know, like, it's nice. You can contribute to me mentally in ways that I can't for myself. You can contribute to me emotionally, physically, spiritually, all time. Okay, you can teach me things. Contribute to pour into me because I know I can do that for you.
But not a lot of men like that.
What you say?
Not a lot of men is like that.
There isn't a lot of men like that, and that's the whole problem here. Like that's why dating isn't a thing to do, because if you're not out trying, like, if those aren't your goals with me, leave me alone. Y'all be trying to take me on one date or a date and a half, and then have sex, and now I'm your bitch.
Yeah.
It's giving delusional. It's giving. It's not giving. It's actually not giving.
No.
I don't like it one bit. So, how about we stop? Let's stop doing that, guys. Let's have a community meeting. So we can stop that shit. It's not gonna get us anywhere. Y'all gonna keep having
We're
kids.
just wasting each other's time.
Y'all gonna keep having kids with people you don't want kids with, and gonna keep being in relationships with people that you ultimately end up not wanting to be in relationships with. And that's just wasting your time. You're just wasting your time and your precious life. You only get one.
And my time.
Like, literally, it's not even worth it.
At all. I feel a lot of tense.
I feel a lot of this.
Yeah. They do too.
Yeah, I know they feel that tension. Like, I know they felt that. I know that at least 45% of the people that watch this video are going to relate to something that we just said.
I feel like everybody is toxic in their own way, though.
Everybody has, like,
Believe it or not.
toxic traits.
Mm-hmm. Believe it or not.
Yeah, I think so too, because I feel like that's just, it comes with growth. Once you, like, while you're growing, you grow out of toxicity and toxic traits and immature behavior and
People
things of that
change.
nature. Exactly,
All
people
the time.
change. Some people do not, though.
Yeah, I agree.
Some people do not, and then they grow into toxic adults, toxic parents, toxic grandparents.
And just go on and on down the line.
Yeah, no. It just never gave, and it will never give, and I just refuse to be that type of
Person.
yeah, or parent or grandparent or anything. Like, I don't want to be affecting other people's lives so badly to where people have to label me as toxic.
Not gonna lie, y'all. Someone called me toxic, and I just went toxic. Like, I just became toxic after that. I just went up. Because nobody ever called
But
me
the
that.
way that this generation uses it is so loose. It's loose. He can. What was his reasons behind calling you toxic?
I felt like I was playing with him.
Playing with him
Just
out.
Like, just playing with his emotions. I don't feel like that was toxic, though.
You are approaching some toxic territory. Playing with his emotions out.
I don't know. Like, hit him up when it's just beneficial for me. I don't know.
What do you
It's
hit him
like-
up for? Just like to just link?
Or like when I'm bored. It probably was. I was
Go out
bored.
to eat? Was he spending money?
No.
No. Okay. So I don't. No. I don't think so. I think dudes, they get their hopes up when they get the time and attention of somebody that they may want, and so they just take an inch. They get an inch and they take them out.
Yeah.
Exactly. You give them a little time and attention, in their mind, you're their bitch.
Delusional.
And now he expects you to care about his emotions and to cater to them and to inconvenience yourself to help him in times of need and stuff like that. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't have that for anybody.
No.
Unless you're one of my bitches, I'm not inconveniencing myself to do shit. I'm not. I've been there, done that, not doing it. You need something from me, I have to really fuck with you, and I have to really believe in my heart that if it was the other way around, you do it for me. I'm not pouring into empty cups anymore.
Ain't nobody coming like that now these days.
Yeah, I'm not pouring into empty cups anymore. You have to give to receive, and that's just point blank, period. And even right now with me, even if you're giving, you have to give a certain amount to even receive. Because I used to just give so easily. Like, I'm being so selfish with it.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I feel bad.
You was putting people before you.
I really was. And sometimes I feel bad. But then I have to remember, like, if I don't give me that time and attention, who will?
Right.
And even if they do, I'm gonna be relying on that person for that. I need to get to a place where I'm pouring into my own cup.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm self-sufficient to keep refilling my own cup.
Right.
And I don't need nobody to validate me or to support me, for me to keep going, you know?
Mm-hmm. Right.
This is important. This era is important.
That's self-love.
I don't have no time for toxic.
No,
Friendship-wise, relationship-wise, family-wise, everybody can go. Goodbye.
Period.
You look so good sitting right there, girl.
So, do you feel like you reciprocating the same energy could be toxic? Like, just say for instance, oh, he waking up on some bullshit, so I'm gonna keep giving him bullshit to ruin his day, or I'm just giving you the same energy you're giving me. Do you feel like that's toxic?
Yes. Because I feel like once you reach a certain level of maturity and a certain level of like, this is what we not what finna fucking do today.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even have energy for that.
Right.
You don't even have energy to. I'm not even gonna say it's toxic. I'm gonna say it's childish.
It is.
I'm gonna say it's childish. So, like I said, people use this toxic shit loosely. Toxic will kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Toxic is a whole different beast. Childish is something else. So doing the tit for tat, that's childish. It's not necessarily toxic depending on what you're doing.
Right.
But just trying to make somebody's day bad because they ruined yours, that's childish. So I'm not gonna say it's toxic. And I can see why, that's something that people do. Like, that's just something that people have to grow out of just in life. That's a normal thing. Because somebody pissed you off, you want to piss them off. Somebody make you sad, you want to make them sad because you want them to feel what you felt so they can understand why it was wrong.
Right.
But instead of talking about it, you just stoop to their level, which is childish.
Mm-hmm.
Now, toxic would be, I feel, more vengeful than spiteful.
Mm-hmm.
Spiteful is, I'm going to do this to you because you did it to me.
Right.
Vengeful is like, oh, bitch. Okay, bet. You think you got one up on me? You ain't seen shit. Okay? You ain't seen nothing. You ain't seen Nathaniel. You ain't seen shit, bitch. Okay, because I'm coming hard. Like, when I come, call me karma. Like, basically. That's toxic because you're like premeditating harm to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Premeditating like trauma to somebody. I'm gonna hurt you so bad, you gonna know next time not to fuck with me.
Yeah. Basically playing with their feelings.
Like, let's just put an example out there. You got an example?
No.
I'm sure I got one. Mm-hmm. Let's just put an example out there. Let's say something I've been through. Let me just sort through my files real quick in my mental. So I'm gonna speak on a relationship that I was in where it was bigger than just tit for tat. Like, it crossed boundaries that could not be repaired. Like, once we went there, that's just where, like, there was no going back.
Mm-hmm.
That's when it goes from childish to toxic, where, like, you're building up to hurting me. Like, you're pretending like everything good for a long period of time, while on the back end, you're doing what you're doing, and you're just waiting on me to find out, or not caring if I find out, because you want me to be hurt at the end of the day. But if that's the case, why are you with me?
Right.
If that's the case, why stay with me? If it was that deep where you gotta go build up a relationship with somebody else while staying with me just so I can find out about it months from now, that's crazy.
It is crazy.
That's crazy, and that's toxic. That's super toxic, and it's bigger than tit for tat. Like, okay, you fuck somebody, I go fuck somebody random. That's tit for tat. Tit for tat. You don't care about her. I didn't care about him. I just did it because you did it. And now
I
we're
don't
talking
like that
about it, and you don't have to like it, but that's childish though. It's childish. It's just childish. That's just regular old tit for tat. Look, baby, I didn't even like her. Look, I didn't like him either. I just did it because you did it, baby. I did it. Look, you know, when y'all really wanted each other, y'all just did some stupid shit. Toxic is when you start to low key hate them, but you stay with them just so you can hurt them down the line. That's toxic as fuck.
Or they just don't want to see you with someone else.
They don't want you to see you happy with somebody else.
That too. Either or.
And I feel like that's some hater ass, toxic ass shit.
Yeah. Very toxic.
Like, they're like, oh, bitch, you. I don't like bugs. Okay. They're like, oh, bitch, you think you finna go move on with the next so-and-so and be happy without me?
Right.
Oh, you got me fucked up. We about to stay right here. We about to be miserable together. Like, that's the type of shit I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure.
Do some shit like that.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have. Like, you don't even like them no more, but just the fact that you know it's gonna be easy for them to go move on and be happy, you like, oh, fuck that. You staying right here with me.
You know, it just benefits.
Because I can't move on that easy, and I ain't got nothing else if you leave. So I guess this is what we finna do right now. That's fucked up.
It's very inconsiderate too.
Talk a little louder again.
Oh.
Because you have a soft little sexy voice. Like, I didn't really hear her sexy.
Okay, do you feel like someone will always be toxic, or they can change? Do you believe that people change over time?
I feel like if somebody gets to the point of like really toxic, like it's like embedded into their personality, I'm not gonna stick around long enough to know if you can change.
So if you leave someone because they're toxic, you will never go back to them. Really?
Yeah, no, because it takes me a while to leave somebody.
It does.
If you know me, you know. It takes me a while because I'm a lover girl. And if I chose to be with you, there was several reasons behind it. And you being toxic in this one way doesn't necessarily outweigh all these several reasons until it starts to. And if I had to leave you because of it, babes, if this toxicity, like if you being toxic outweighed all the good you have to offer, then there's nothing to go back to. Like,
right.
There's no reason to go back.
I think I'm just delusional.
Because you would go back?
It depends. If they wasn't like cheating and stuff, yeah.
So what would have been doing if they weren't cheating?
Because toxic, it becomes violent. So I don't know. So I have to.
That's abusive. That's not toxic. That's abusive. Yes. That's something else. That's domestic.
But it's still toxic.
It is a toxic thing to do, but it falls in a very different category because that's like an extreme level of toxicity.
Mm-hmm.
When it's physical, that's like different. That's abusive. You're domestic. If you're just hitting your spouse because you're mad,
yeah.
If you're just hitting your spouse because you're upset, it's abusive. Yeah.
You need to be in jail.
Yeah. Yeah. I can back that up. Because I'm not gonna lie and say I ain't decked a nigga too. I have. I've definitely jawed a couple niggas, but I learned from it. And not because a nigga hit me, or not because I was arrested, but because I have a conscience. And I know that even though you had me so entirely 100% maximum amount of fucked up, I ain't have to even do you like that.
But she did. She did.
I ain't have to do like that, my boy. Now your eye black. Now I feel bad.
I'm telling your mama.
The scratches on your neck and face, and I feel bad.
Yeah.
In the moment, it was very justifiable, and right now, I don't have much to say. So I don't like being put in that situation where I can't justify my actions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a criminal justice major. I like when shit makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense to put your hands on somebody because you're upset. It just doesn't.
They shouldn't be playing with you.
Exactly. Leo, yes, exactly. But that don't mean put your hands on people.
I'm just...
And then we pretend something. Now, if you are threatening me, it's up. If you are making me fear for my life, it's up. If you come too close to, you invade my personal space, it's up. That's like if somebody breaks into your house, you got rights to shoot. You are in my space. I have rights to deck you in your shit. Like, that's how I feel. Mm-hmm. As long as you don't get too close, you don't touch me first, you don't say nothing too crazy, like threatening me or nothing like that, well, I would never touch you. I will never, ever, 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 ever even dream of it. Won't touch you.
Right.
I have to be mad. And there are very few people that have seen me that mad.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen you that mad.
Because you don't piss me off. You know, like there's only very few people that have seen me that mad. So where swing first, explain later.
Or don't explain at all.
It get like that. No, I'm explaining later because the conscience kicks in and now I feel like I have to understand why I just did that to you because of what? Your ass. No, like, yeah, just don't play with me. Everything is Gucci. Like, don't threaten me, don't touch me, don't violate me. It will never get there.
Right.
And that's why I don't classify myself as toxic, because it has to be brought out of me. It has to be provoked.
Yeah. Do you feel like you have toxic friends?
I do.
We're not talking about spouse anymore. I want to know about your friends.
Yes, I feel like at a point you were very, very, very toxic.
Towards you?
Not towards me. But I just think you needed to clarify that question if that's what you wanted to know, because I feel like, let's just talk about it.
You see how she put me on the spot?
Let's just talk about it, because I feel like there was a point where like niggas was toys, like, and they still probably are, but it's just like niggas was just like, I don't take none of these niggas serious. Like, you just wanted to start an argument for fun because he's too nice. It's boring. He wants to just take me out and treat me well. What else? Next. Like, that's how she used to be, and that's toxic. I feel like that is toxic. You're pushing away the good people. Like, and if they don't go away, you're ruining them. Because you're hurting their feelings and you're going to piss them off.
Or they just don't know.
No, they find out because your whole point is to piss them off and argue.
Yeah. I don't feel like I'm like that now, though. I feel like...
And I haven't heard a story like that in a while.
I feel like I grew.
In her defense, she might have grown. You might have.
Like
this color is so bomb on you. Like, can we talk about it?
No, I'm feeling the yellow. Yeah, we're supposed to be getting a tan right now. You're supposed to be getting a tan. That yellow is really good.
We're supposed to be in the
it brings out the braids, them teeth. Look like you got veneers.
All the money I'm paying, I might as well have veneers. Period. But, girl,
I'm loving this.
Thank you, baby.
You look good.
Thank you. You look good. My bitch always look good.
Period.
I keep picking up this beatbox and not drinking it.
Y'all, she got some new music coming.
I do got some new music coming. November 22nd, which is the day that we leave to go to Orlando.
Yep.
So, we're going to be in the car, bumping it, and making cute-ass videos. We're going to be in Florida, wilding out, showing booty cheeks, and getting the tan.
Out.
In November.
Yep, just vibing.
Promoting my music, living life, doing what the girls do.
Being the girl's girl.
And if you don't do what the girls do, then what are you doing? Nothing. It does what it sounds like. Yeah. And if you want to hear the previews to that song, I'm going to be posting little snippets and promos and body lots between now and November 22nd. I already put a little snippet of the chorus out there on my Instagram, where I post everything, including my day-to-day life on my story. That's the social media that I use a lot. The social media that I utilize the most. Like, I don't be on nothing else the way I be on Instagram. I be on Instagram bad. We go together real bad. Real bad. Me and Instagram locked in. I see her every day.
Okay. We'll be looking for that.
Period.
Because I know I am.
What you be doing?
Nothing. Just school and work. Being toxic. That's what I've been doing.
Alcohol is nasty as fuck. I don't know who got bored. Somebody let me know who the fuck got bored and decided we should drink this.
I hate it. It's so nasty.
I think I could have went my whole life without ever knowing that this is a drinkable thing. Like, I don't know why. I don't know why it was like, I don't know.
But it make you feel good.
It do sometimes, but more often than not, it makes me feel bad.
Yeah.
And it tastes disgusting more often than not. Some people know how to, you know, some people know how to
messed up. Have you feeling like,
you know, whip that shit up. And you be like, it's liquor in this? And then you be on 12. Like,
or somewhere throwing up in someone's mouth.
Exactly. Like, even if it tastes good, it will still fuck you up. It's deceiving. It's toxic.
And she's toxic.
And that's why being an alcoholic is a bad thing, because this is toxic. Yeah. Makes sense.
But she still drinks it, so she's toxic.
I have toxic traits. This is one of them.
That still makes you toxic.
This is one of them. No, it don't. Okay, so if a bag has a couple bad grapes in it, are you gonna say the whole bag of grapes is bad and throw it away?
No, I'm not.
All right, so that bag has a couple of bad grapes, but it's not a bad grape.
Mm-hmm.
That's me. I am a bag of good grapes with a few bad grapes mixed in there.
That's valid.
Okay?
Okay.
And these grapes can be picked out at any time that I choose, because it's my life.
Exactly.
And I am slowly but surely picking all those bad grapes out, and I'm going to be one big, voluptuous, beautiful bag of grapes that nan bitch can fuck with. Okay?
Period.
And you niggas will not be eating these grapes. Okay?
Those bad grapes.
You got the bad grapes.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that I toss to the side, those are for y'all.
Right.
But only a nigga that's ready to marry me and have a kid. Okay?
Yeah.
That's when I'll be ready for another relationship. And if you're not coming like that, stay where the fuck you are.
And no kids already.
Yeah, no.
I need to be your friend.
I might accept one.
Huh?
I might accept one if the situation is acceptable.
Right.
If you have a baby mama that you don't still want, and she has moved on, has a happy, healthy situation somewhere else, and is still in the kid's life, and y'all are co-parenting greatly, and she's respectful of our situation, and you aren't mad that she moved on, like, you know, as long as everything is copacetic,
mm-hmm.
I feel like I could deal with somebody with one singular kid.
Right.
I really could. As long as they are open to still having a kid with me, and they are everything else that I want, they check all them other boxes. You having that baby is not going to affect me.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to add to me. Because you're already taking care of that kid without me. You don't need me for that.
Exactly.
So what they got to do with me? As long as it ain't affecting me, Bookie, more power to you.
I don't know how I feel about that. Because I have dealt with someone with a kid. He went back to his baby mama, so.
Was it just one kid, though?
No, two. 2 kids with 2 baby mamas. 2 different baby mamas. So that's probably why I say no.
Yeah, because that's very much not what the fuck I said I would accept.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not taking that.
Yeah.
2 kids with 2 different people. I'm about to be number 3.
Yeah.
Me and my baby gonna be number 3. No.
Young or not, I don't care.
We're gonna accept number 1. And at the very, 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 very least, we accept number 1.5, bitch, because you thought I was gonna say 2. No, we're not accepting 2. 1.5. You already got a little situation over there. That's half my problem.
Right.
That's your shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still number 1 over here. And
right.
You have to worry about that sometimes. But over here, this is what you're building over here.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I'll be 1.5 at the very least. Never 2. Never fucking 2.
Maybe one day.
If your situation is too much where I have to be number 2, no.
Yeah.
Because I deserve to be number 1.
Yeah. By any means.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good. I wanted to ask you about, okay, Hallie and DDG.
Oh,
because I just saw that Instagram post.
Yes.
And I seen Hallie post with her baby. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Love Chloe and Hallie. Love them so much.
Yes, I do too.
Seeing her post with the baby, and it just made me think of all the hoopla I be seeing, like, to and fro. I see shit, it go in one ear out the other. It go in eyesight, out of eyesight. And it's forgotten, you know? Mm-hmm. But it's just, like, a resurfacing topic, like, in social media right now, because it's, like, a trending topic, I guess. Because they just broke up.
Yes, and it's so shocking. That's probably why.
Yeah, it is really shocking, because I really didn't see that. I thought, I'm not gonna lie, they are kind of, like, a weird pair. Because Hallie gives like a innocent, wholesome, maybe date somebody that's low key working IT innocent. Or something. Cyber geek. Not a DDG. DDG not gives he would be dating an Instagram model, or a female rapper, or somebody that can be like outside with him in those scenes that he likes to be in. That's what he needs. Hallie's not like that. So I just felt like that was kind of an odd pair. But, so, like, regardless of that, I say all that to say I was happy for them when they were happy.
Right.
But now that they're not together, I kind of see why. Because, like, it was kind of...
They're different.
Yeah, like, I didn't really see that in the first place. Like, well, like, how do you feel about it?
Just about the same, though. I don't know. I don't really keep up their relationship.
I don't really keep up with that either, but...
Like you said, there was two different people. I don't know.
Because did you know who DDG was before? Like,
no, I didn't.
See, like, I have, like, a very small information about him. I know he was a YouTuber. And then he makes music, apparently. Apparently. And I didn't know that until after he started dating Hallie, that he makes music.
But it's always good to date someone different. You don't want the same you.
Yeah, you want somebody that brings out, and you know what?
I just never seen that coming.
Because in my last relationship, he was very outgoing. He was very much like a people person, like to be in the mix. Very much like almost, who would be nice today? I'm not going to use the word I was going to use. But he did things and moved in ways that I would not.
Right.
And in most ways, that was a good thing. Because it broadened my horizons. It opened my perspectives up to his. Like, sometimes I'd see something he's doing and be like, oh, you know, I would have never thought to do that.
Right.
Or I'd be like, oh, this is what could happen if you do that. You know, like, because I'm closed-minded to it. So it's like, oh, I would never do that. But then here I am seeing him do it, and it turns out beautifully. And it's like, oh, would have never thought that could have went well. Like, that could be a good thing to do. Like, I shouldn't be so closed off to it. That's where, like, something is beneficial to you. When someone's pouring into your cup and you're pouring into theirs, you guys are contributing to each other's lives, to each other's personalities, to each other's growth. And I feel like that's like a healthy relationship. When there's a lack of that, that's when you're in danger of having a toxic relationship. Right. Because you guys don't have anything to make it healthy. There's nothing.
Or even trying.
Yeah, like, even if you guys are together and there's like, and it's stagnant, there's nothing really good nor bad happening. You guys are kind of just like, there's a routine of like, hey baby, good morning, I love you, have a great day. You guys see each other again. What you want to eat for dinner? What we're gonna watch? Go to sleep. Do it again tomorrow. That's boring, but on top of that, it's not real. Like, you can't grow in something like that. There has to be turbulence. There has to be turbulence in a relationship. Friendship-wise, relationship-wise, family-wise, I don't care what you say. There has to be some sort of obstacle to get over for it to be growth.
Right. I agree.
If there are no challenges, you can't grow. If there's no uncomfortability, there's no difficult conversations, there's no growth. And I feel like between me and you, there's definitely been a lot of growth in the last 10 years of our relationship. We met in a very unserious environment in cheer camp on accident. But everything after that, I feel like has been very intentional.
Me too.
Yeah, I feel like all the effort, all the time that we put into each other, I feel like it's on purpose with a bigger picture in mind. Like, this is somebody that I want to have a long-term relationship with.
In my life.
Yes, and so I'm gonna put time and energy into that and make sure she knows she's important to me. Make sure she knows that I'm willing to sacrifice for her.
Right.
Because that's what you have to do in friendships. Like in all relationships, like you have to do that. And this is like exhibit A. Like, you have to go through difficult conversations and stuff to grow. We had points in times where we didn't agree with each other's opinions or actions or friends or relationships, and we had to talk about it to get through it, because if we didn't, we would not be friends anymore.
Exactly. Communication.
It's so important. It's so important. It's so important. Like, otherwise we probably would have, if not no relationship, we'd have a toxic one.
Yeah.
Where I'm jealous of her, she's jealous of me. I got grudges against her from shit that happened in high school and vice versa, and I got get back from a nigga that she was looking at wrong the other day. Like, it's just no. There's none of that over here. There's none of that over here. Mm-hmm. We will cut the nigga so fast before we let it even get to any type of affecting our relationship, because that's what's important here. This is what we have invested in. This is what we care about.
Exactly.
And that's why a lot of you bitches can't get close to me, because y'all are weird. And y'all put niggas before y'all friends. Friends that have been there for y'all in ways that the niggas would never.
That's weird.
That's weird as fuck. And I don't fuck with nobody that's gonna leave me hanging or switch up or do no weird shit behind no nigga.
It's just two-faced.
Yeah, like, no. Two-faced is just by yourself. It don't even gotta have a nigga involved.
Yeah.
Two-faced just don't cut it for me. Having multiple personalities, that's not what I mean when I say two-faced, because we are women. People do them. We have different mental this and that. But when I say two-faced, is you act like you like me, but you really don't. You act like you like this bitch, you really don't. You act like you do this, but you really don't. That's fake.
Exactly.
I don't like fake.
But in their face or my face.
That's fake. Yeah. Fake. I can't do that. I think we talked enough about some serious stuff. We need to talk about
I'ma make you come to me.